Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Are you ready for winter? If not, today I will show you how to make this very beautiful sweater with the matching hat. The sweater and also the hat can be adapted to any size. It's not hard to make. It's begin at the top until at the bottom. And the hat is worked at the bottom to top with the same stitch. The stitch that I use is single crochet, back post, single crochet, double crochet, and front post, triple crochet. The yarn that I use, it's a combination of cotton and mohair, but you can use any type of yarn you want, only to be soft and also must be suitable with the crochet that you want to use. In my case, the crochet that I use is 3.5 millimeters. If you want the written pattern, you can find it here into the bottom on my presentation. And also, if you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel. And let's begin. And now, the first part at this sweater is the collar. The collar will be a big collar, and you need to chain so many stitches until you have between 20 and 25 centimeters. In my case, I chain 43, and after I make some rows I will see how many centimeters or inch I will have, but the collar will be a big collar. After we put into the half will be a big collar. And skip one, into the next make single crochet, and also single crochet in every stitch until you finish the row. One more. Okay, continue until you finish the row, and then I will show you how to make the next row. I finished the first row with single crochet, and now chain one, turn your work, and since now we make back loop single crochet. So every stitch has two loops, one into the front, one into the back. We insert the crochet into the back loop. So back loop, single crochet, back loop, single crochet, back loop, single crochet, back loop, single crochet. Okay, continue until you reach it at the last stitch. I work until I reach it at the last stitch, and then I will show you how to make the last stitch and how to continue. I reach it at the last stitch. Always at the last stitch you make a normal single crochet. Okay, so don't make back loop single crochet, you make a normal single crochet. Chain one, turn your work, and you continue to make back loop single crochet in every stitch. Okay, so at the last stitch always make a normal single crochet. And look, it is very nice like that. Continue to make so many rows you need until your head enter easily. At this moment I don't know how many rows I will need. After I finish, I will show you how to continue. I finished the collar, and as you can see, I changed the color and the yarn also. And now we join the last row at the first, okay? And we join with slip stitch. And insert the crochet into the first stitch at the last row and make a slip stitch. Then insert the crochet into the back loop at the last row, then into the next stitch at the first row. Join with slip stitch. Back loop at the first row, then insert the crochet into the next stitch at the first row. Join with slip stitch. Back loop at the last row, then insert the crochet into the next stitch at the first row. I will make some stitch, one more, okay, and look how it is. Continue until you finish to join, and don't cut there because we begin to make the sweater. I finish to close the collar, and I will turn with the inside up, and I will begin the sweater from here. And look, when you put into the half the sweater, the collar, look, here it is where you join, okay? But first, before you begin, you count the number of rows that you have. In my case, I have 72 rows, and the result of the rows that you have make -4. Why -4? Because we have 4 corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we need 1 stitch for each corner, okay? So the number of rows -4, and the result, you must divide the stitch that you have until you have into the front and into the back. You must have the same number of stitch, and also into the left and into the right. For S size, the difference between front and back, left and right, must be 4 stitch. For M size, 6 stitch. For L, 8 stitch. For XL and XXL, 10 stitch. Okay? And for example, in my case, I make the number of rows 72 minus 4 is 68, and I will make 19 plus 19 is for the front and the back, and 15 plus 15 is for the left and for the right. In total, exactly the number that I have here after I make -4. If you can't have exactly the same number of stitch that you will need, because look, for every row we make 1 single crochet, okay? You can, at this row, when we make single crochet, you can increase. For example, you need to increase 4 times and you will have the number of stitches that you need. You can increase 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay? And now, for every row we make 1 single crochet. Chain 1 into the same stitch, single crochet. Now 1 row, 1 single crochet, single crochet into the next row, single crochet into the next row, single crochet into the next row, single crochet to the next row, okay? Continue until you finish, and then I will show you how to continue. I finish to make single crochet in every row, and now join with slip stitch into the first single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. 2 stitch count as 1 double crochet and 1 stitch for chain 1 space, and into the same stitch make 1 double crochet. This is the first corner, okay? Now you continue to make double crochet in every stitch until you make the number that you need for the shoulders. So always begin at the shoulders, then we make for the front, shoulders and for the back, okay? And in my case I need to make 15 double crochet, and you make double crochet in every stitch, okay, until I reach it at the next corner, okay? I make the number of double crochet that I need, and now it's time to make the corner number 2. Into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, okay? And now you continue to make the number of double crochet that you need for the front. Then into the next stitch make the corner. Continue to make double crochet for the shoulders part. Into the next stitch make the corner as I show you. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and finish with the number of double crochet that you need for the back. I will work until I almost finish, and then I will show you how to continue. I almost finished the first row. I make the last double crochet into the last stitch, and you join with slip stitch into the chain 2, 1, 2, and also make 1 slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Since now every row begin and is finished into the corner. Chain 2, count as 1 double crochet and make again 1 double crochet. Chain 1 and make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Since now in every corner we make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, okay? And now make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over 2 times and into the next 2 stitches make from pause triple. 1, 2 and 3. One more. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, make again 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the next 2 stitches make from pause triple crochet. 1 and 2. Now you make double crochet until you reach it at the corner. Don't matter if you have or not double crochet until you reach it at the corner. So don't matter, okay? Into the corner make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so continue to make all around as I show you, and then I will show you how to make the next row. I almost finished the row number 2. After you finish, join with slip stitch into the chain 2 at the beginning of the row. Then make 1 slip stitch into the next double crochet and 1 slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Make the corner, chain 2, 1 double crochet. In total it is 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. And look, since now these 2 from pause triple crochet is make a little difference. So the first from pause triple is make into the second, and you count at this at the first from pause triple. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then the next 2 stitch is from pause triple, and in my case I make only 1 double crochet. Into the next 2 stitch from pause triple. 1 and 2. Then 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and look. The last double crochet at this group is make into the first from pause triple, and then make again 2 from pause triple into the next 2 stitch, 1 and 2. And look, after you will make some rows, your from pause triple will be a little curve, okay? And it look very nice. Okay, now make again 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. From post triple, from post triple. Then continue to make double crochet until you reach it at the corner. If you have until you reach it at the corner 5 double crochet plus 2 stitch in total, if you have 7, you can make into the last 2 stitch also 2 from post triple. So you follow the stitch, okay? Always the first from post triple at the next row is make into the second from post triple at the previous row, okay? And also after you will increase, you will be able to make a new from post triple, as in my case here, okay? So continue as I show you to make this from post triple and double crochet until, and look how beautiful it is. But after you make some rows, you will see how beautiful will be, okay? And now you continue until you obtain the necessary space for your sleeve. How do you know? You measure at the shoulders until underarm. In my case, my model has 16 centimeter, and I work to here until I have 16 centimeter, and then I will show you how to continue. Look, I finish the first part, and it is very, very beautiful. See the space for the arms. I also obtain the space for the body. And now it's time to join. Finish the row exactly into the chain one space. For example, in my case, I don't need to chain in plus, because look, here will be at the next row 1 from post triple into the next 1 from post triple, and then I count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and here where I will join, I make only 1 stitch and will be 1 from post triple into the next 1 from post triple, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in my case I make only 1. You can chain 1, 2 or 3, depend how many stitch you need, okay? And I insert the crochet. We always join the space for the arms. So here it is the corner where is finished every row, and then you take the next corner. and in my case I need to make only one, and I join these two corners with a slip stitch. Chain 2, since now the chain 2 don't count, okay? And into the same stitch, double crochet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I work normally, exactly as the stitches are, and then after I finish this row, I will show you how to work, okay? But the stitch is exactly as I show you. 5 double crochet and 2 front post triple, and always the first front post triple is at the group is made into the second front post triple at the previous row, okay? So I will work until I reach it here at the next corner, and then I will show you again how to join. I work until I reach it at the next corner, and in my case, because I need to make only one stitch, I make like that. Yarn over, insert the crochet into the chain 1 space, and don't forget, make the last double crochet into the last stitch, and then insert the crochet into the chain 1 space, and then also insert the crochet into the next corner into the chain 1 space, and make 1 double crochet. See, it's perfect. And now I continue to make double crochet, and I follow the stitch exactly how it is. And at the next row you will see, you will be able to make here underarm, you will make 2 front post triple, okay? So here will be front post triple, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2 front post triple, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So for me it is perfect. I continue to work until I almost finish the row, and then I will show you how to finish the row and how to continue. I almost finished the row. I make the last double crochet into the last stitch, and now you join with slip stitch here into the first double crochet, okay? So join with slip stitch, chain 2, don't count, and now you count the stitch because you need to know where you need to make the front post triple. And now I count, but in my case here will be the first front post triple, and I count to right 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In these 2 stitches I will make front post triple. So in my case the first stitch is a double crochet, work normally. Into the next 2 stitches I make front post triple, 1 and 2, and then I make 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now again 2 from post, triple crochet. Okay, and look, I count because I want to be sure I have also the same number of stitches. So here will be the first from post triple at the group when I finish the row. 1, 2 from post triple, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. So for me it's perfect. After you finish the row, always join with slip stitch into the first double crochet. At the moment you will see these 2 from post triple will be exactly here where you begin and finish the row. For example, at the moment you will have at the end of the row 2 from post triple and work normally and follow the stitch. And also at the next row you will have 1 from post triple at the end of the row, 1 from post triple at the beginning, and also work exactly how it is the stitch. And also at one row you will have at the beginning of the row into the first and into the last. You need to follow the stitch, and always the first from post triple at the group is made into the second from post triple at the previous row. And now you continue to work so many rows you need until you obtain the length. In my case, at this moment, I don't know if I will make a dress, a normal dress without any decrease, or maybe just only a sweater. I will work until I almost obtain the length for the sweater. If my model looks very nice, I will continue and I will make the dress. But I don't know at this moment. Okay, so work until you obtain first the length for the sweater. If you look nice, you can continue to make a dress. Okay? So, because my model don't want a dress, I work until I obtain the necessary length for a sweater. And look how beautiful it is. It is a long sweater and it is perfect for winter. And the last part at this sweater here at the bottom, we make a edge and chain 1 into the same stitch, make 1 single crochet, then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next make 7 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Skip 3 again, 1, 2, 3, into the next, join with single crochet. Skip 3 again, 1, 2, 3, into the next, make again 7 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3 into the next, join with single crochet. Okay, continue to work all around until you finish and join with slip stitch here into the first single crochet. I will finish the bottom edge and then I will make one sleeve, and after I finish the sleeve I will show you how to make it. I finish one sleeve, and as you can see the sleeve is also look in spiral exactly as the sweater. The stitch marker that you see here, I use it and I put in every row where I decrease. It's more easy to follow the rows when you need to decrease, and for me it's more easy like that. And now we begin the sleeve. The sleeve begin exactly in the middle where you join the corners to form the space for the sleeve. Make a slip knot and insert the crochet here exactly in the middle. Chain 2, 1, 2. These 2 chain don't count. And at this first row we make 3 decrease at the beginning, 3 decrease at the end of the row. Okay, so make 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1. This is 1 decrease. Again 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1. One more, 1 unfinished double crochet into the next, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1. And now you continue to crochet exactly how the stitch are. Okay, so every time the first from post triple is make into the second from post triple at the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into the next 2 stitch, 2 unfinished, 2 from post triple crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, continue to work until you have at the end of the row 6 stitch, and then I will show you again how to decrease and how to continue the next row. I almost finished the row, and now I need to make again 3 decrease at the end of the row. So make 1 unfinished double crochet into the next, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1. First decrease, one unfinished double crochet into the next one unfinished double crochet, join them into one, decrease number 2, and the last decrease, one unfinished double crochet into the next one unfinished double crochet, join them into one, and now you join with slip stitch here into the first stitch, not into the chain 2, okay? And now doesn't matter if you don't have 5 stitch with double crochet and 2 stitch with front post triple here under arm, because when you continue to decrease, at a moment you will begin a new spiral, and at the moment also after you make some decrease, this spiral will finish, okay? So now look, after you finish the first row, here at the beginning take a stitch marker and put at this row where you decrease, and now you work 2 rows normally without any decrease. But look, in my case, for example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can begin to make the spiral, but I make only one from post triple because I have 6 stitch, not 7, but it's okay, and I begin the spiral into the first stitch, and I make one from post triple crochet, and now continue to work normally as I show you. Okay, so I have one from post triple, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now 2 from post triple crochet, 1 and 2. For example, in my case, after I finish this row, when I begin the next row, I will have 2 from post triple, and I begin a new spiral, but depend for each size of the sleeve, okay? And now make 2 rows, and then I will show you how to continue. I finished these 2 rows, work normally, and now it's time to decrease again. Since now you decrease 1 time at the beginning and 1 time at the end of the row, okay? And chain 2, make 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1, and now work normally exactly as the stitch it is, okay? And work until you have at the end of the row 2 stitches. One moment. Okay, 1 and 2, and here also make the decrease. So 1 decrease at the beginning, 1 decrease at the end of the row, then join with slip stitch, and after you finish, put here also 1 stitch mark. And look, here it is, the first row, when I make 3 decrease at the beginning, 3 decrease at the end of the row. Then 1, 2 rows work normally. 1 row decrease. And look, side now. So after you make 1 decrease, make 2 rows normally. Then 1 row decrease, 1 row normally. Then decrease again, 2 rows normally. Then 1 decrease, 1 row normally. Okay, so you alternate. Decrease, 2 rows. Decrease, 1 row. Okay, until you obtain the necessary length. After you finish, make the same edge that I show you when I finish the body part. Okay? After you make the sleeve, the sweater is ready. But after I finish the sleeve, I will show you how to make the hat, because I want to make a hat who is matched perfect with the sweater. After you finish the sweater, it's time to make the hat. For the hat, you take an older hat and put over the sweater. And now you count the group. Every group has 7 stitches, okay? 5 double crochet and 2 front post triple crochet. And look, in my case I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. And make the number of group that you want, that you have, plus again the number of group that you count. In total, in my case, I have 13 groups. And this 13 group I multiply with 7. And in total, I have 91 chain. So this is the calculation for the beginning of the hat. If you like it, this hat, you can also find it here on my YouTube channel. And after you chain, you join with slip stitch into the first chain. One moment. Okay. Join with slip stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. These 2 chain don't count. And now for the first row at this hat, you make double crochet in every chain. One more. Okay? Make double crochet until you finish the row. I will work until I finish the row, and then I will show you how to finish the row and how to begin the next row. I almost finished the first row. After you make the last double crochet, you join with slip stitch here into the first stitch, not into the chain 2. Join with slip stitch. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and make 5 double crochet. Always you make when you chain into the same stitch, okay? Because the chain 2 don't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the next 2 stitches you make from post triple crochet. Yarn over 2 times and make from post triple. 1, into the next again from post triple. Now you repeat 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the next 2 stitches, 2 from post triple crochet, 1 and 2. Continue all around until you almost finish the row. I almost finished the row, and look, as you can see, the last 2 stitches is 2 from post triple crochet. Doesn't matter how many chain you make, the last 2 stitches must be 2 from post triple crochet, and join with slip stitch into the first chain. And since now you work as I show you in spiral as you make the sweater. But look at this row, because look, the last single crochet at the row number 3 will be here into the first from post triple crochet at the previous row, and here you will have 1 from post triple, but you also need again 1 from post triple, and the first stitch at the row number 3 is a from post triple crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and then make again 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The last double crochet is made into the first from post triple at the previous row, and now make again 2 from post triple. The first from post triple is made into the second from post triple at the previous row, as you make as at the sweater. Okay, so one more time, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 from post triple, from post triple. And look, it's already in spiral. Continue until you almost finish the row, and then I will show you one more time how to finish and how to make the next row. I almost finished the row number 3, and the last stitch, it is a from post triple crochet, and join with slip stitch into the first stitch at the beginning of the row. Okay, and now chain 2, 1, 2, and at the row number 4, the first to stitch is 2 front post triple crochet, 1 and 2. Then make again 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2 front post triple, 1 and 2. Okay, and now you continue as I show you and make so many rows you need. But first you need to measure from the middle of your head until your ear is finished. In my case, I need 22 centimeter, and measure at the sweater how many centimeter or inch you need to make, and count the rows without the bottom edge. Okay, so count the rows. In my case, I need to make 19 rows, but at this part, when it's almost ready, we need to decrease a little and make for a child, make the number of centimeter or inch that you need minus 3. For an adult, minus 4. And in my case, for this 22 centimeter, I have 19 rows. And then I measure 5 centimeter, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And I will work only 14 rows. After I make the rows that I need, I will show you how to continue. I make 14 rows in my case, and now we need to decrease. The decrease is make exactly the same that I show you when I make the sleeve, and we decrease in every group. Okay, so in every group we make 1 decrease. Look, in my case I have 2 double crochet at the end of the row and 3 at the beginning. I make the decrease here at the beginning of the row, and I make 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1, and then I work normally with double crochet and from post triple crochet. Okay, so 1 decrease, I make it in 1 group. Now I decrease again. I make 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and now make the decrease, 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into 1. I will make 1 double crochet and then 2 from post triple crochet, 1 and 2. One more time, 2 double crochet, 1, 2, make the decrease, 1 unfinished double crochet, into the next stitch 1 unfinished double crochet, join them into one double crochet, and then 2 from post triple crochet, 1 and 2. Continue all around, join with slip stitch, and the next row work normally. But look, so, at this row, after you finish, you will have 4 double crochet between the front post triple. Okay, so finish this row, the next row work normally. After you finish the row work normally, you decrease again, and also you decrease in every group. After you finish the second row with the decrease, you will have between every front post triple, you will have 3 double crochet. After you finish the second row with decrease, in my case I will make 2 rows work normally, but you can make so many rows you need. Okay, after I finish this 5 row, because in total I need to make 5, 1 decrease, 1 row normally, 1 decrease, 2 rows work normally. After I finish, I will show you how to close the hat. I finish and I make the last row, and now you keep a long thread and cut and make a slip knot. And now it's time to close the hat, and you pass the thread at every 2 stitch. One moment please. Okay, so we pass the thread in every 2 stitch, one time from inside, one time from outside. So I skip 1, 2. Then I pass from inside, skip 2, skip 2, and from outside. Continue until you finish all around, and then I will show you how to continue. I finish to pass the thread all around, and now we close the hat, and we pull the thread until the hat is closed perfect. And now you take a yarn needle and sew here at the top. Okay, after you finish to sew, put a pom-pom, and look how beautiful it is, this pom-pom, and at the end make the same edge that I show you at the sweater. Okay, so the same edge. After you finish the edge, your sweater with the matching hat is ready. I hope you like it. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.